Shady Acres 2020. Getting ready to get started.
10 seconds.
Getting ready to watch this rocket ship blast off. Yeah, not to make too much of that, baby. That was the first one of 2020. So I was kind of lucky that hole shot, man. That freaking KTM came to life, and I mean, tell you what, it was a good one. I just hung on for the ride. Tell you what, this track was fast. It was flowing. It really was not what I expected, because I watched the YouTube videos beforehand, and there were some guys that had some that just looked like four-wheeler trails. But just a nice wide single track coming out through here, plenty of room to kind of maneuver your bike, and the course and stuff was in excellent condition. Kudos to old Shady Acres, they put on a nice show. Too bad they didn't have just a few more guys out there. I think they had like 80 guys or so. I didn't get a chance to do a sight lap because I had to work yesterday. So I'm out in front, not knowing what the heck's in front of me, and that didn't exactly help matters. But I'm doing whatever I can do. You're gonna see right about here, bam! First turn I overshot it. No harm done, just zoom underneath that tree there a little bit, come zooming down through here. I will admit I was pretty pumped up. Now, as you're coming up over this hill climb here, it spiders out. The dang track, it spiders out, and you'll see what I mean. It goes in like 4 or 5 different directions, and I didn't notice the one arrow to the right, which was the shorter trail. They all kind of come back together. You'll see what I mean up here. There's one place where it spiders out, but it does it again up here real soon. Right there, I should have took that freaking arrow. You see me look real quick? Comes back together, but here's the result. Craig gets out in front of me. He took that path. Oh, that drove me nuts. And then he gets hung up behind a guy right there, so we just kind of, you know, gotta like just follow these guys for a little while. Get by that guy pretty quick, but it doesn't take long. We're starting to catch up into the traffic of the line before us. Tell you what, I just put a new top end on this KTM, and it is like I bolted on 10 more horsepower. I'm telling you what, this thing is flying. Coming down over our first little decline here. It's kind of steep. You get going down through here, the dirt was just loose enough that you really had to kind of watch yourself toward the bottom there. You could overshoot them turns there like crazy. Look how this track flows, man. It's freaking awesome. Boy, I tell you what, I wish I could have had Craig behind me. Makes for a better video, I guess, but I could have just as soon had him behind me and seen how it worked out there a little bit later on, but it is what it is. Tell you what, I think both lines right there were almost the same speed, because I ran up on a couple different riders right there, and man, they could just parallel you right up through there, and you couldn't really get by real easy. I ran up on I think it was Marty from Paradise Cycles down there, and wanted to get around him, and we just about the same speed up through there. Well, Craig started to get away, but I'm about ready to put the hammer down here for a little bit. Look at this track, man. I'm telling you what. It was freaking nice. You rode the whole freaking track in like third gear, sometimes fourth gear. I mean, wide open on some of the grassy sections. You'll see. Yeah, nice mix of stuff. I don't think he knows I'm there. Boy, right there. I wish I'd have known that turn was there. When you don't get that sight lap, it makes that first lap a little bit more interesting, let me tell you. We did 5 laps in the post finish, but I had the leader. He passed me right before the freaking barn, which I only got to do 4 laps. Craig got to do 5. He got first place in his race. I got first in my class. But it just, boy, it made me mad. I did not want to get lapped. I got stuck 2 different times behind 4 freight train of riders out there, and that just really slows you down trying to get around them. And the course was fast enough that it made it really hard to get around some of them, you know, at Mach 10 speed there, try to get somebody that's flowing down through here and still make the pass. And some guys, they didn't want to get over real quick because they were having a hard time finding a spot to really get over. Check this out. You can kind of let her hang out here. And we are. There's a nice little jump down here. I always took it to the left. You end up pulling the bars a little bit, and man, I'm telling you what, it was pretty cool. Down there over our first bridge down here. We are moving. Looks like we're getting ready to catch some more riders up here. What you can't see up here is Craig's like hitting the brakes, and I wasn't sure what he was doing. I hit the back brake too hard, and I slid out in that stinking slimy grass. But I got going real quick, didn't lose too much time at all, back down through the muddy ruts here and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure I can catch him. Right there he is. That's not Craig in front of me, that's him up above him there. He didn't get but about 10, 15 bike lengths on me before I got going again. I get around this guy here pretty quick, I think. The old loose rocks got me. Them rocks on that tiny little hill climb there, they weren't much, but I tell you what, the back end just come right out from underneath me, or the front end washed out. I ain't sure which, but I tell you what, it just kind of tiptoed up over that little hill climb there, and you know, just knew them loose rocks were there when you were heading up over. But once you got used to it, it wasn't bad. It took me out the first lap though. I was putting down some low 14, low 13-minute laps. It all depended on who I got behind. If I got behind a bunch of slow guys, then my lap times were in the 14s. If I had a clear track, I was running in low 13s. And I was pretty happy with that. They were comparable. I think I finished maybe 15th or 16th overall. I think Craig finished 11th overall. So, I mean, it was all respectable. Alright, we're going to head out on this road. When we shoot back into the woods up here right in front of this car, there's a root section. Boy, I tell you what, that sucker would kick your ass end out right there. Bam. You just kind of knew it was there, so you were on your toes a little bit as soon as you shot into the wood there. I'm still thinking I can catch Craig up here somewhere. I didn't think that I was going all that slow. Seems like I catch this guy here. I see him just about every race. Not sure who he is, but I find myself catching him. I'm guessing he probably starts in the line right or one or two in front of me there. He always gets over. Good guy. Trail kind of spiders out down here at the bottom, and we're heading into toward that pond. You see the edge of it right there. Tell you what, right coming up here, right about here, kind of drops off right there. I watched a guy on about the third lap, I think it was. He was flying W'ing it. He was sideways with the bike. Everything but crash. Boy, that section right that just went through right there. I'm glad I had my front shocks rebuilt, because that sucker worked their suspension out like crazy. Out around the next pond, wind her out. This is a nice little berm out around here. It was kind of cool to get on pipe coming around this pond. Then we're heading back to the barn. We're gonna launch right through this stinking barn. You'll see. Pretty cool. Watch. See that mud puddle? Bam. That's where old Joe Spade got me in the beginning of the video. He didn't know he did it. He splashed me from head to toe. My God, that was funny. Keep your eye open. His boy, Joey, he's right in front of me. He's gonna give me a run for my money. See if I can catch him. Oh yeah, he's gonna make easy work of that guy up in front of him. I'm gonna try to catch him. We're gonna let her hang out up along the side of the motocross track up here. He's getting it. He's letting her rip. Telling you what, it was all I could do to catch this boy. I have no clue why he freaking pulls over up here. Just because I'm telling you, he wasn't holding me up one iota. He was riding good. Kind of wish he just would have stuck with it. Stay with it next time, Joey. Well, that's a lap. We both got first place, and we'll talk to y'all a little later. Hope you enjoyed the video.